Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. So USC's return team not doing the offense any favors there. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year, and I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback.
Wow, taking his shot on the very first play. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, USC.
Well, I can't believe that this is how this game gets started. Very first play of the game, a shot downfield, and a touchdown. With all the buildup and all the hype, this is how we get started.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So Syracuse's offense gets their first crack now. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down. They're going to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Off the play fake on first down. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. That sack makes it second down and forever. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the pressure gets to him again.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
After consecutive losses, they need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. On the run here, lets it go. Complete to the running back. But can he get there? Punt team ready to boot it away.
Now, 4th down.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the USC offense is back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. We'll see if they can duplicate that magic here. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has at running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's a handoff on a counter. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Trojans are on the move here. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Lets it go. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. And the Trojans looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
USC 14, Syracuse 0.
Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Past the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Orangeman. It was a foot race, and he won it.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. He'll hand it off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And now the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. And he cannot hold on to the ball. That's going to bring up 4th down. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. Running it back, it's Morton. And the returner is brought down. So the Syracuse offense is back out onto the field. The last possession was a 1-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. You get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Syracuse lines up quickly. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes a quick catch. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Kick goes out of bounds. They'll spot the ball near the 20-yard line. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll tackle him at the 27. It's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the 2nd? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Here's the option play. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Bringing it back, it's Morton. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Spinning out of the tackle.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's the running back in the flat. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking for his back. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And the Trojans hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years.
He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, SC.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And they get the completion. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive. You're able to have that chance now in that conversion.
Ouch, that is an obvious call. You cannot make contact with the quarterback after the throw. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Now they'll run a draw play. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. Syracuse lines up quickly.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Running out of time in the pocket. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You've got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that core quarterback before he gets killed.
And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the punt heads out of bounds. They'll spot it down around the 10-yard line. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
A risky call here, close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint across the 40. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
So forget about the possible safety. Suddenly it's 1st and 10 in plus territory. Toss it to the back, running left. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout is called a duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
No problem, knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's what will start the drive. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Going for his running back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Syracuse. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, they roll the dice here, call that play, and it works out. They get points on the board. They cut into the lead. Now you got a ton of momentum going in at halftime to make some adjustments and come out feeling that you can come back and win this game.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good. They trail by a touchdown, 24-17. Meta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to two of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
The Trojans will kick this away to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They'll tackle him out across the 20. Syracuse lines up quickly.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Press coverage now from the secondary. Caught quickly. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. The offense going with the hurry up.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. So second down after the incompletion. Here's the handoff. He shreds the tackle.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
There's a screen pass to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him, but great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there. This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball,
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down. Second down play coming up. There's the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. A quick juke. Physical run earns the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to make a big play downfield. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Trojans are bringing a punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Syracuse lines up quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Receiver in motion now. Off play action. He's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw yet again. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides down to avoid the tackle. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And looking to throw now on first down. He fires it. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Orangeman. This offense is still clicking. Here's a point after attempt. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Southern California. They'll take the lead in the second half. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Syracuse lines up quickly. Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to the left side. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Single back, takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Great move in the open field. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. Second and goal for the offense. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Syracuse. Here comes the point after attempt.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
42 Spider. Low. Flip it. Hey,
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Touchdown, Orangemen. They jump in front here in the fourth. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Looking to throw it deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, USC. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. First down here for this offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the grab, and he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play and support.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Gives it to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. It is good. And they take the lead with a little over a minute to play.
Boy, there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the 4th quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a quick grab. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Now they come up to spike it to stop the clock. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock.
It's now 3rd down.
Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. A crucial play here. They go to the air. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
You